Start streaming in 3, 2, 1. And I actually pushed start streaming like 15 seconds ago. Hello, it's ALX. Hello, Demon Slayer Verdal High. Are you ready to look for some eggs? Did you already do all the quests?
Yeah, I already finished everything. I just have achievements to get.
There, now it's nighttime. What achievements?
Let's see. Hard Boiled, Spring Fling, Noble Garden, Shake Your Bunny Maker, and Desert
Dang,
Rose.
you have a ton. I thought you already did them all.
I've never done Noble Garden before. This was my first year doing it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How come you did it last year?
No.
I said, why not?
I wasn't playing last year.
Why not?
Because I wasn't.
Did you just start playing in Legion?
No, I started in early Draenor, actually before Draenor.
How come you didn't do Noble Garden in all of those other years then?
Because I didn't play very much.
You're losing me. Who just plays WoW intermittently like that?
Someone who doesn't have any WoW friends.
I don't have WoW friends.
Yeah, but you have a guild you raid for.
True, you never actually had a guild before until now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Looks like there's actual questions here. Who's the next Villain's Corner on? Who is it?
It's Kaothas.
Is it really?
Yeah, we did
Did
the
we
poll.
decide on that?
Yeah.
I thought we changed our mind. We were going to do Arthas.
I don't know, you haven't told me that.
No, it's because I'm making that up. Let's see, Kaothas. But you can't wait to draw Blood Elves. I should probably start writing that script. I just finished Chronicles like this morning.
Yeah, well, whenever you're ready.
Chronicles 3, because I have it on Kindle, and Kindle has like a text-to-speech feature. So I would just turn that on in the mornings while I checked emails and brushed my teeth and stuff. So I just slowly listen to the book that way. I really wish it had like a legit audiobook option. Text-to-speech is so... It's basically like Alexa's voice.
Yeah. Here's a question. Have I ever worked with overly sarcastic productions?
Did someone say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys figured out the inspiration for it. You see, here's a little secret to like all of my video series, is I usually see something I like and then copy the idea. And I bet you can't guess what I copied Villain's Corner from. Or I guess you can, since someone asked, have you ever worked with overly sarcastic productions? Anyways, what were you going to say? I think I cut you off.
No, I was just reading the question.
Oh, well, have you ever worked with them before?
No. I watched their videos, though, because you showed them to me.
Yeah, I was like, do it in this style. Ooh, I got something. Ugh, that looks so gross on an undead. Bunny ears.
Which villain corner was my favorite?
Out of
I don't know.
4 of them.
They've all been fun in their own way. There's always at least one drawing that I'm really proud of, or something that's happening that's fun to do.
What's your favorite drawing? I don't know about you, but after I'm done with the video, I hate them. I hate all of them. I don't
Wow.
have a favorite. I was like, God, I don't ever want to see this video again. And you spend way more time than I do drawing those than I do editing.
I usually like doing like the big filler images of like the ones that you use for your thumbnails, like the Kel'Thuzad one.
Oh yeah, those little... Yeah, I love those filler images. I wish you would do like, just like 1 or 2 more.
Well, then you should tell me to do 1 or 2 more.
I don't really need to though. I don't want to give you more work if I don't need to. Hero is a thief. Oh boy, internet is bad here. Your voice makes me gotcha-gasm. Is that a Twitch term?
I have no idea.
Who will be the next villain? Currently, we have Kael'thas planned, because that's what got voted on Patreon. I like her drawings. They look pretty. What are you watching? I should probably turn off nighttime.
How long does it take? It depends on how many drawings. The Hogger one only took just a little over a week, but I was a little busy during that one as well. The other ones, when there are 100+ drawings, it can take 2-3 weeks.
Have any of them been over 100 drawings?
Yeah, the first one was like 120.
Was that still the longest one? Not the longest, but like the most amount of drawings.
Yeah. All the other ones have been slightly shorter.
Then again, in the Yogg one, like 5 of those drawings were just a Monthul making slight movements.
Yeah.
So its count is a little bit inflated because there's a little bit of animation in that one.
How old am I? I'm 22. And my favorite artist is Trent Kainuga. He actually worked for Blizzard. He does a lot of Hearthstone cards now.
I don't think I'd be able to name a famous artist.
He has a YouTube channel.
Does he? And he works for Blizzard?
Yeah. He actually posted a lot of his. I'm never making a YouTube channel. And drop that right there.
But your favorite artist has one. So exasperated. It's like, not this again. You've lost the will to fight. Hey Rachel, love your art. Hero doesn't deserve you. JK, JK, M3. Oh, Grim. Why are you so mean to me?
My favorite WoW villain? Don't really have one. I do like Kael'thas though. I am excited to draw Kael'thas because I really like Blood Elves.
Who doesn't?
And did any of your art teachers force you to use charcoal? Yeah, I've drawn with charcoal. I've drawn with most art mediums as I took a lot of art classes.
I took a lot of art classes too. In high school. In middle school. What's charcoal?
Charcoal is just like a black stick you draw with.
What's the point of charcoal drawing? Is it just a style?
It's just a style.
Oh. That's neat. Oh yeah, we can see that hero. Your art is so amazing. Heck yeah, it is. Have you seen my Unfunny Jokes channel? What are your political beliefs? Ignore questions like this. It's never a good idea to bring up politics. Do you know Names James? He's pretty good and does a lot of Hearthstone cards. Probably do, don't you? You know all those artists.
The name sounds familiar. I do watch a lot of Hearthstone artists on DeviantArt.
There's a lot of Hearthstone art and videos.
Yeah.
Rumor Red X, what's your favorite WoW villain? Shoot, I don't know. Arthas, probably? Super basic answer.
If you had the chance to go to BlizzCon, what would you do? I'm actually planning to go to BlizzCon this year, and I'm actually going to probably meet up with Hero, and I'm going to try and find people to make contacts, because I'm actually a 3D artist.
Yeah, so if anyone from Blizzard's watching...
Yeah, you should check
Give
out
me
my
alpha.
website.
Just kidding, no one from Blizzard watches my stuff. Well, that's not true. I know for a fact some of them do, but they don't really like me. Arcane Blast is the choice. Oh yeah, whenever I'm on an Arcane spec for footage, I make sure to fill the bars with Arcane Blast. Because I always get someone asked in the comments, why are all your abilities Arcane Blasts? It's like, you've obviously never played an Arcane Mage before. Who would win in a fight? Cthulhu full power or Arthas full power? Cthulhu full power? Who would wreck Arthas in an instant? Arthas isn't really that strong on his own. His power is more about his army. So who would win? Arthas's army or Cthulhu's army? See, that's a more interesting question.
Would Arthas be able to resurrect Cthulhu's minions?
You see, that's the question I was thinking. I was like, if he can do that, then Arthas has an overwhelming advantage. Because even the Titan Keepers were the ones who defeated, like, all the old gods. It wasn't the Titans themselves. And the Titan Keepers themselves, while strong, aren't, like, godlike levels of strong like the Titans. We've even defeated one of them in a dungeon before. And if they were able to beat the old gods at full power, then Arthas and his full-powered army probably would be able to as well. Why no YouTube and no Daily Motion? What? Let's see, I think I glossed over a couple of questions. I feel ignored. Cry. We already answered like 2 of your questions, Bam Bam.
Yeah, he said, do you know how to oil paint? Kind of.
What do you know how to do all kinds of paintings?
Well, when I was in high school, I was part of a art program that you had to audition to get into, so we had to learn pretty much every form of art, and then you chose what you liked.
That sounds pretty much exactly what I thought you guys would do in an art school.
Yeah.
Which villain do you wish would get more lore? Huh. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Inzoth. That way I can make a video on him. Because right now it's just... Well, I mean, with Chronicles 3, they basically said Inzoth was the one who told Deathwing what to do. Which means that's Inzoth lore. So if you remember with the Yogg and Cthulhu videos, a lot of the videos was about, you know, like their armies and the minions that worked for them doing stuff. So an Inzoth video would basically be a Deathwing video. But only about the Cataclysm parts. Arthas almost died of the plague barrels dropped at the Wrathgate. Hey, don't underestimate Sylvanas' plague. Thing is, he can take the Cathraxi. He can resurrect Nerubians, which are part of Cthulhu's armies. That's true. He was able to resurrect the Nerubians, which are Old God minions. Which means in a fight between Cthulhu and Arthas, depending on how it went down, Arthas could probably win. That's interesting. Do you believe in Pyromancer's theories? He makes some good points, but a lot of his theories are just fun what-ifs. I wouldn't take him too seriously. Hi, I'm here since start of stream. Please notice me. Okay, Dodge Gamer. Heroes Corner? Like the Villains Corner? No. Would you want to do a Heroes Corner series, Rachel?
First, we'd have to get through the Villains Corner series.
Right? That's never gonna happen.
We have a huge list already.
Right. I always think about that when people are like, when are you gonna do, you know, you should do this kind of video, or when you finish this series, you should work on this instead. And I was like, you have no idea just how much work there is to be done and how long it takes. Actually, if I was able to make a video a day, we could probably get through all of the Villains Corners. Actually, if there was a new Villains Corner every day, how long do you think it would take to finish them all? Like a month? Or 2 months? Because I know that list was long.
That list is pretty long. If I could finish all the drawings a day, I would be dead.
just clone yourself and have like 5 people working on it at once and just work.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
I need a whole animation studio, 230 versions of me.
Hey, you know, like the manga artists, they work like 20 hours a day. If you did that, you could probably do a new one every week, at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do a Sylvanas corner for 2 hours? Sylvanas isn't a villain, though. Although, same can be said about Garrosh, but he's also on the list of things to do. Wouldn't it be funny if for like the Garrosh one, I basically just retold the Garrosh did nothing wrong video? I'm really debating on whether or not to do that. Like, part of me says obviously don't do that, because the series is supposed to be about facts.
Yeah.
But then again, nothing I said in the Garrosh video was wrong. And the series is already about leaving out a lot of things as much as it is about including it.
Someone wants you to put my website in the description.
Good idea. Let me go.
I'd link it, but I'm not a mod.
It's because you never talk. I can't give you mod if you never talk in chat. I'll put it in the description real quick. I'll just copy and paste it from my last Villains Corner.
Worgen vs. Forsaken. I prefer Forsaken because I'm a Horde player.
Heck yeah. Although Worgen are like my favorite Alliance race.
Yeah. Worgen was my only Alliance character for a while.
Yeah, Worgen's the only Alliance character I play regularly.
Now I have my Void Elf.
Alright, I put your stuff in the video description. And it should show up.
Am I using a Wacom? Yes, I'm using an Intuos 4 medium.
A Wacom?
Yeah, Wacom tablet.
Is that the one I have? Let me go check real quick. Intuos Wacom. Oh, I do have one too.
Finish the...
What?
Nothing.
Are you being held hostage?
No.
Hero Asmongold is Alliance and he isn't 12. Really, I didn't know that. This is the first time I've heard of that. But Worgen can be human resto. What? Worgen, Torn, Horde, Pandaren. I think I might be a furry. Yeah, those are all your characters. Is Zootopia your favorite movie as well? And do you identify with the fursona? Also, if you know what the word clopping means off cuff, might be a furry. Wait, have you ever drawn clopping images for people?
No.
Have they ever asked?
No.
Wow, that's surprising.
I've done like reference sheets and other little drawings, but no.
You don't like drawing My Little Pony though, do you?
No. It was just something to do in college because I had a lot of brony friends.
How do you know he isn't 12? I thought it was pronounced Wacom. Is it Wacom?
I've always heard it as Wacom.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know what it was called. What is your favorite playable class currently in game?
The three I play the most are my Disc Priest, my Demon Hunter, and my Warlock, because I raid with my Warlock.
Good answer. I like my Disc Priest. I can't stand other healers. Here, how old are you? I'm 25. I'll be turning 26 at the end of the month. He behaves like it though. Dreno or Orc Priests, Gnome Demon Hunters, Gnome Druids. No.
Have they ever asked for NSFW? No, but that's because in my description for commissions I specifically say no NSFW.
No one's asked anyway?
Nope.
Wow, that's surprising. You think you'd get more work though if you did have that.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you'd do it anyway.
It definitely brings in people to Patreon.
Heck yeah, it does. You ever heard of Sakimi-chan?
Yes.
What's with that exaggerated side? I only say that I know why, but I'm asking for.
I'm not gonna bring that up. One of my art teachers is actually really good friends with her, so.
For those of you guys who don't know, Sakimi-chan is an artist. She's probably like the most supported artist on Patreon. Do you think that's correct?
Yeah.
And her like line of work is just drawing lewd images of popular video game and anime characters. And her art is really good, but artists like Rachel think her proportions are off, so she's the worst artist in the world and she's just overrated.
Her proportions are off.
Oh my god. Such a fucking snob. If you just like type her name in, you'll see some of her art, and you'll be like, "Wow, this is really good." Then if you show it
Like,
to
I do
Rachel, she'd
watch
be like,
her.
"Wow, this is literally the worst."
I do watch her just to see what she's doing, but she's been drawing the same few characters over and over and over again the past few months.
Really? Like what?
Yeah, it's just been Ari, Diva, Mercy, over
Those
and
are my
over and over
favorite.
again.
Oh, Diva's my favorite Overwatch character. I can never get tired of seeing more really well done art pieces of her. You could say I'm an art connoisseur of Diva pictures. How do you spell her name? Sakimi-chan. Oh, look, she actually typed in chat. This has got to be a first.
This is the third time I've typed in chat.
Oh my god. How many streams have you watched?
Like, all of them.
And you've only typed 3 times? Tracer is better than Diva, don't at me. Oh. Mario Cardenas, that's your name? You were just wrong. How does it feel to be wrong about your taste in best girls from Overwatch? So you're not 12? Oh yeah, best healer is Mistweaver Monk. Hero, have you ever drawn not safe for work stuff? Heck no, I can't draw well enough. Otherwise I totally would. Hero, how old are you? I already read that, didn't I? If you could pick from 2 races that will be the new allied race, what would it be? Mantid / Sithrak? What's Sithrak? Ew, the lizard people?
The snakes?
Yeah, snake people, I mean.
Snakes are rad.
Ew. Will there be a hero's corner? No. See, the reason I chose a villain's corner was because I wanted this series to do well. And of all of my accumulated years of marketing knowledge, I found that like putting things in really specific niches like that tends to draw more people to it. So if I just kept it straight to villains only, that would get more attention than a hero's corner. Because villains are just straight up more interesting to talk about because they're very proactive in what they do. Because generally in stories, heroes are about reacting to events. Like, a perfect story for a hero would be one where nothing happens, so they just go about their everyday life. And they only ever do something when something bad happens, so they have to rise to the occasion and overcome it. But a villain is all about going out and doing things. So there's lots to talk about there. It's a lot more interesting. Because you can't have a story with a hero without a villain. That being said, I mean, talking about a hero would probably be fine. It's just I think villains would probably do better for a niche drawn series like Overly Sarcastic Productions. Because I want this series to do well, and I thought this would probably be the best way to do it. Although, how would you be about doing a top 10 video for the Villains Corner?
I can do that.
Now that I think about it, because that is probably the best way for it to do well. I'm looking at Sakimi-chan's weird thighs and knees. Oh my god.
See? She has some broken arms in some of her drawings.
Oh, bam, bam. No one notices that. Who's looking at knees and thighs? That's not even a theory. Sargeras was a true hero. Yeah, you see, villains are interesting, especially when they have like a morally gray stuff like that. Roadhog is better than Diva. Bull crap. Are you stream Hearthstone next release? I don't really stream as much anymore. Because if I talk for too long, my throat closes up. So maybe not, but I don't know. I'll have to see how I'm doing. Because I was feeling a lot better last week. This week I'm not feeling too great though.
Do I watch Vine Sauce? I used to. I kind of grew out of their videos and stopped watching them a while ago.
What's Vine Sauce?
They have 3 different channels. One does stuff on games, and it's just a lot of analyzing things. I don't know. I haven't watched them in a long time.
I've never heard of them. Is it an art thing?
No.
You know what I was thinking? Instead of going around just picking eggs, what if I just like looped all of the Villains Corner videos back to back while talking?
How many do you have so far?
4?
No, eggs. Chocolates.
Not a lot. I'm reading chat, so I don't really get enough chance to actually do that. I wonder if I can set that up. If you could choose any race / unplayable, whom would it be? Oh, I know there's one race I'd really want to play, but I'm drawing a blank on it right now.
Oh, right. I was thinking Vsauce. Oops. Yeah, I do watch Vine Sauce too. I got their names confused because they both start with a V and they both have sauce.
Vsauce? That's the science dude, right? With the glasses?
Yeah.
Everybody knows
And
who
then
Vsauce is.
Vine Sauce is a streamer. I watch Vinny most.
Oh. See, I know who Vsauce is. I've never heard of Vine Sauce, though.
I got them confused.
Watch them, they're even better now. This is more of a course. Jewel and Vinny still being most popular. I don't know what that is.
I love Vinny's Tomodachi stream. It's so funny.
Who's Vinny?
He's one of the streamers for Vine Sauce.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Context clues. I could have figured that out. You know, I should probably give you like one of those 20 questions things. Ethan from H3 is thicker, boy. Thick boy. Oh, I used to love H3. But he just doesn't release as many videos anymore. He's like Kakio. He's too much of a perfectionist. Blizzard better replace me in battle for Azeroth, the old Worgen model. What do you do when you urge to stare at a stranger at night while dressed as a clown? That's an interesting question. Sounds like a personal problem. Pretty fun stuff. This person that is not here sounds like such a feminist. Not gonna argue about feminism on live stream. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. It's in the same realm as politics. Actually, that is just straight up politics, isn't it? Actually, that question in and of itself might consider political discussion. Are you saying feminism is bad? Ooh, let's avoid that pitfall. Do you guys have a collection of anything in particular? I don't get that. If you can combine 2 classes on WoW, what would they be? And what if they brought back hybrid talents? Oh, I'd love hybrid talents. If you could combine 2 classes, battle mage, like an
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like a frost tree or something. You can root them and slow them and then attack them. I love Joel and his bootleg streams, and I'm laughing my ass off every time I watch him. I guess that's a Vine Sauce thing.
Yeah, that's another guy. They have a bunch of people who will stream.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Taronda, my love, where are you? That's a good one. How did you two meet? How did we meet?
It was like the day after your birthday. I sent you a drawing. We just started talking.
Sounds about right. Alright, let me set something up right now. Just keep answering their questions. Sustain their bloodlust. Iron Bull from Dragon Age. What up, my dudes? Who said that? Jonathan Wilcox. When are you guys doing Garrosh Did Nothing Wrong Part 2? There's nothing more to add to that video. It's perfect. Here we go. Villains. Windows 7 or is it Vista? What? Did I miss something there? I still use Windows 7, but I should probably upgrade soon. Since I hear they're ending support for it like in a year.
Yeah, I have 10 now when I built a new computer because 7 wouldn't work.
Oh, so annoying. I have so many old programs on my computer, I don't know how many would actually work with 10.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I haven't upgraded yet. Okie dokes. There they are. Kel'Thuzad. Yogg-Saron. Oh no, it froze. And mute it. Push play. Make hybrid talents. Display capture 1, display capture 2, Murloc, Reddit image. Damn it, I don't have it set up anymore. Oh well, this works too, I guess. Oh wait, no it doesn't, because I can't do anything if this is played. There's no sound. I didn't think of that. Whew. Oh well. What I was planning on doing was just have it like play in the background, but I can't do that without specifically setting it up, and I'm not going to do that on stream. So I'm just going to go back to plan A. Just running around and doing things. No sound? Yeah, there's no sound on it. Here, if I find you at BlizzCon, can I scream out, "It's from Red X," so everyone can hear you? Good luck finding me. Are you in the alpha, hero? Heck no. You're in the alpha, hero. What's your opinion on OSP? What? What's OSP? Oh, hi. What is it exactly? Is there old guy hentai? Asking out of curiosity, not because I want to see it. Favorite expansion in WoW? Mine was Wrath of the Murloc. What was your favorite expansion?
Oh, I started in Warlords of Draenor, so...
Yeah, WoD was my favorite too.
Did you do March of the Murlocs or Tadpole event yesterday?
Fuck. I forgot. No, I was supposed to do it. Is it still going?
No, it was only yesterday.
No, I missed it again. Crap, what the hell was I doing yesterday? Nothing. I was just editing all day. Why didn't you remind me?
Because I was there doing it.
Crap, I totally forgot.
All the Murlocs had such cute names.
I need footage of that. God damn it. Next time I'm gonna have to do a reminder. I was on WoW. How did I not? It's not like I wasn't on WoW. I was on WoW a ton yesterday getting footage for stuff. And I have an add-on that's supposed to remind me of special events, but it didn't say anything about the Murloc thing.
Doesn't help that the guild notifications overwrite the images.
What images?
Like when we have to sign up for Antorus, it overwrites the image with a picture of Antorus telling us we're raiding.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I never noticed that. I can't believe I missed it. I should have just set up a reminder. So, who's the artist of the Villains Corner? She sounds super familiar. Have you been in anything else before, Rachel?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. She's too shy to talk. I'm surprised she came on today, actually. Are you feeling nervous?
Yes.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit or a lot?
I'm feeling a little bit better now.
Well, that's good. It helps if you just don't be nervous. You know, just stop. I've heard that helps every time. And just be happier. It's all good, Rachel. You're boosting hero's quality. Oh, what's that supposed to mean, Captain Grimm? You trying to say I had bad quality before? I mean, you're not wrong. Do you have any Sonic games?
No.
Are you a fan of Sonic? Well, I mean, if you don't have any Sonic games, the probably answer is no.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I've just never played any of the games. I was more of a Spyro kid.
I played a little bit of Spyro, too.
They just announced that they're remastering the first 3.
Oh, right. Everybody was talking about that all day. I was like, that's neat, I guess. I played Spyro. I never really cared for it. Great advice, hero. Have you ever heard the coffin joke before, Rachel?
I have heard it way too many times.
I bet you can even tell it by now. You should do Heroes Corner or Villains Corner, but doing it for less known good guys. Max Mulet of Northshire is my favorite hero. Hey, that's a good idea. Except the thing is, like, most... If you want to get views, you kind of have to do them on more known characters. It is nice to do them on, like, lesser known things, but the fact of the matter is, it's just the more popular ones just get more views. Ow! Important message to Clockwork players. I should probably mute that. Although I am all about doing it on lesser known characters. I like those videos too. I'm actually stopping by to say hey to y'all. Gotta leave soon. Going out of town for the weekend, so I won't be online for the time being until Sunday evening. Man, that sounds horrible. How can you be without internet for 2 days like that? I remember I went on vacation for like a week and I hated it. I just wanted to come home. I was like, I miss my computer so much. If you played on Classic, which race/class would you pick? Well, Rachel?
I don't know. Because I like elves, so I could be a night elf.
Ew.
Because they don't have blood elves, which is a problem.
You can just be Forsaken.
I guess I could be Forsaken.
Buy a gaming laptop, problem solved. I have this thinking about that. But a good gaming laptop is over $1,000. It's like, eh. Do I really want to spend so much money for that just to go on vacation? If you were an orc war chief and everybody hated you except orcs, what would you do? Is that a subtle Garrosh did nothing wrong reference? Do a villain's court on Varimathras? I've actually really been wanting to do that.
He's on the list.
He's like high on the list. Not even just on the list. He's been in the running to be one of the next ones for like the past couple.
Yeah. Your Patreon usually decides out of 4 choices.
Yeah, usually. They've decided half, like 2 of them so far. The very first one I decided though, because I knew it would do well. And so far it has been doing pretty well. If anything, we should just do the Arthas one as soon as possible to get out of the way. Hero, how can I become a patron? I don't know. Still waiting for high elves as an allied race. We already have enough elves. Nobody wants high elves. Nobody cares about popular heroes. That's why until WoD no one gave a shit about our characters. I'm talking about more of a YouTube kind of thing. What kind of videos people watch. Has Hellscream said anything about casual filth? No. You gotta ask him.
What are good items to do rust prints with? I don't know. I've never done a rust print.
Me neither.
I'm not totally sure what that is.
If you do a villain's corner on Illidan, I will slap you. He's on the list, isn't he?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he is. He counts as a villain.
I can check.
Hello there, hero. Hello, I like how Varimathras, when you talked to him, he would say, I'm always on the winning side. He basically told us what he was about to do. I don't remember that. The Murlocs hated you for not joining them. I remember back when I was getting footage for the top 10 morally questionable quest video, one of them was doing like the Murloc quest in that area where it takes place. And I found out that they have a quest you can accept for that mini holiday year-round. So I accepted it, and I didn't actually know how to turn it in. I had to look it up online. They're like, oh, it's only available during like this one event. And I was like, oh, I'll make sure to go back and do that. And that was last year, and I missed it. And then I missed it again this year. Because Rachel didn't remind me.
Not your secretary.
If you do Illidan, use my profile picture as the base.
Oh, he is on the list. He's right under Kael'thas.
See? It's because I already know everything about Illidan. That'd be an easy one to write. What are your thoughts to decide to kill Sylvanas? They're gonna kill Sylvanas. I was gonna do a super chat, but Google doesn't accept PayPal. They don't? Well, that's unfortunate. Or
There's currently 31 villains on our list.
31? Holy heck. Although it's great that you have an artist, I like seeing terrible art in your videos. Yeah, I see some people like that, but a lot of people don't. Because, like, all of my earlier videos, I basically just drew everything. And I just got endless complaints about it. And I started getting a lot more views once I just started using in-game footage.
I just got to browse your Dungeons and Dragons art a bit. I was wondering who/what Varrock is. Varrock is a black dragonborn.
Varrock? Is that your favorite character?
No, it's from my Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Oh. It's not Malphus? Your husbando?
Malphus is my character.
If there was gonna be a... whatchamacallit? No, that pretty much describes it pretty well. There are some guys who are obsessed with one anime character, and they call them their waifus. And that's basically what her D&D character is to Rachel.
Oh, I also really like Hiruma Yoichi. They're my two. So if you want an actual anime one...
It's all just Malphus. It's like, oh, I wish Malphus was real. It's like he could steal me away and be on my pirate ship. Didn't save Vol'jin with battle res. You see, resurrection in lore is kind of weird. It exists for sure, but there's like a whole bunch of limitations to it. Only truly powerful people can do it. And Blizzard routinely just ignores that it exists when it's convenient to the plot. So that's why, you know, Vol'jin died. They wanted him to die, so he did. A lot of lore doesn't make sense when compared to the game itself. Yeah, my waifu is my girlfriend. Oh look, Illidan, we got a normie over here. My waifu is Astolfo in Yohura 2B. Those are two pretty good ones. Roses are red. Illidan is hot. I think Aranor is a thought. Wow, rude. Marvel or DC villains? I don't really know enough about either of them. Why do they know cleanse Vol'jin when he has sick? It's a very Blizzard thing to do. This may have been asked, but Hero, do you play D&D? I sure do. We are suggesting ideas for the show. I mean, you can suggest ideas. We probably already thought about all the good ones already, though. And those lore characters are shitty. If one of them was a druid. Garrosh's real waifu. Roses are red, violets are red. My shirt, I spilled all my paint. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Successfully connected. Well, that's a new one. I've never seen chat disconnect before.
It didn't disconnect on my end.
Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect. What? I've never seen the chat disconnect before. Like, I've seen my stream turn off a million times, but I've never seen it tell me that the chat disconnected. Top 10 reasons why top 10 ideas shouldn't be in streams. No, don't start that. Can't divulge and just release spirit, then go to his corpse and respawn. Fantasy or horror or clicker games? I guess I prefer fantasy out of all those. What about you, Rachel?
Fantasy. I can't stand horror.
I'm not a big fan of horror either. I'm not really a big fan of clicker games either. I do like autoplay games though. It's like in the same kind of genre as that. For the longest time I thought your name was Haruma Red Rex. I think that sounds better. It does. Haruma Red X is dumb. Roses are red. I want to die. Someone please just bleach my eyes. Good one. The old Worgen model. What do you mean the new Hearthstone expansion? Can't wait. I already pre-ordered. I love card games. What do you guys play in your D&D sesh? Either of you DM? Hey, how did you know we play D&D together?
In my one campaign, the one that has the drawings on my website, I play the Tiefling Swashbuckler. When I play with Hero, I play a Blade Singer, Mage, or Wizard.
Uh-oh.
Boy, you okay?
Water went down the wrong hole.
Yeah, I'll keep answering questions while you.
Let me mute my mic.
How did we meet? I sent here some drawings on his birthday, and we just kind of kept talking. What minion of the Warlock do you prefer? Well, because I play Destruction, I use my imp a lot. And I drew him in my painting that I've been working on of my Warlock. Thoughts on dramatical murder? I don't know what that is.
Alright, I think I'm back. Good night, sweet prince. Why did Malfurion said when he tried to make a rose joke on Tyrande? Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys read the little expert they had on Wowhead? Because like in the whatchamacallit, the physical collector's edition for Warcraft, they're releasing a thing with like 2 books in it from like the Horde and Alliance point of view, what happens with Teldrassil. And from the little excerpt, they had a scene where Malfurion and Sourfang fight each other, and it was so cool. And the art for it looks awesome. And it just came out like this morning. You should see it, Rachel. Here, let me link it to you.
Okay. How many episodes do we have planned for the series? Our list is currently at 31, and we have finished 4.
To be fair, it takes me forever to write a script. Plus, I have to give Rachel a break in between them anyway.
Yeah.
And she tries too hard.
They need to look at least decent.
She'll work herself to death if I don't. Oh shit, I can't go to Wowhead on Chrome. It like fucking freaks out on me. Let me see if it's on WoW. I want someone to kill Sylvanas. I hate this dead hoe. Heck no. Did you watch my video on her? That'll change your mind. Well, I can't find it. Whatever, it's not that important. Ooh, an egg spawned. I can just collect eggs while I sit here and do nothing. Hey, I'm only saying what everyone thinks. Sylvanas is big boobs, so no, don't kill her.
Have we played any of the D&D MMOs? We've actually been playing Divinity Original Sin.
I played that once. That was a fun game.
You should play that some more when you're not busy.
Yeah, probably. I'm always busy, though. Well, not really. I've been taking a lot of time off. Ooh, an egg. Bane deserves some love. Bane has like more point of view chapters than any other major lore character. He gets enough love from the books. They just don't really give him any love in the actual game. Do a villain's corner on Garrosh, but call it a hero's corner. Oh, that's a good idea. Basically do the Garrosh video, but just call it a hero's corner. I never thought of that. That's a good idea. That's a
Next year's April Fool.
Yeah, way to keep it memey while also just making the video normally. Did you ever try out RP private servers? You mean illegal servers? Sorry, I want to talk about his dragons and dungeons and such. That's fine. I'm a huge fan of Dungeons and Dragons. Probably not as big as Rachel, though. Is it just me, or are female Draenei ugly as fuck? I think it's just you. Considering all of the Draenei quote and unquote art I've seen online. Heroes Hero Corner. If you give RP Heaven a visit. You know, I have heard about RP Heaven. And I've been wanting to try it out just because it looks like it'd be easy to make a machinima in there. How when does player dies he doesn't go to hell? Sylvanas was in. Good question. Who knows?
Does Rachel like Minecraft? Oh, I was really into Minecraft in college because I love building things. I also played a lot of Terraria.
That's a surprise. Private RP servers is the best. My friend clusterfuck of official roleplay Blizzard servers aren't worth the time. Who plays on RP servers? Also, if you use Heroes Corner next April, better you put my name in description. That's my idea. I want attention, please. Will do, Prixus. Pff, I'll totally forget. Aye, it's great. Kakia's Villains Corner. Draenei ladies resemble satyrs. Are you playing Roblox? Heck yeah.
No.
Favorite NPC and character introduced after the Burning Crusade? Rathion. Here, what's a good anime? I just watched Violent Evergarden and it almost made me cry like a little bitch. The World God Only Knows. That's my favorite. What edition of D&D do y'all play? And if you answer it's first advanced edition, why do you like pay? 5e, obviously.
When I started, I played 3.5, but now I play 5.
Why play anything besides 5?
Because 5 wasn't out.
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Depends what kind of weapon I have. Like, do I just have like a knife and a machete? Probably the little ones, because I'd probably be able to actually do it. But, you know, like 1 bazooka. I'd still probably want the little ones because I don't know how to fire military-grade weapons like that safely. Hero, do you has big boobs? Favorite Pokemon? Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
I really like Piplup, but that's because I really like penguins.
Oh, Piplup is cute. Mine is Machamp. I even have a Machamp toy on my desk. It's not very well made though. His leg comes off all the time. I can barely play with it.
Yeah, I have like a Charizard and a Squirtle plush and a lot of really old cards.
Me too. Here, if you can go back in time and pick a different name for your YouTube channel, would you? Yes. And what would it be? I don't know. Past Me was probably a little bit too serious about it. But then again, he did pick a good name for my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, so I trust him. Current Me would probably name it like the best Warcraft top 10s or something like that. Something dumb but memorable. To let people know that I'm not super serious. But at the same time, make it so that they'll remember it. And not something shitty like Chroma Red X. Although if the name of my channel wasn't Haruma, would you have ever talked to me, Rachel?
No, I probably wouldn't have found you.
Exactly.
So then there would be no Villain's Corner.
What a twist of fate. Tokyo Ghoul are edgy teens, obviously.
From 1 to 10, how fun is it to draw Villain's Corner? It starts off as a 10 when I'm sketching because I love sketching. And I enjoy putting in all the little written jokes because those are all me. And
like if you go to the Hogger video and look at the board, the wanted board, there's a whole bunch of little jokes on there that she added in herself.
Yeah. And then as the line art progresses, it just slowly goes down.
It sucks all the fun out of it, right?
Yeah.
Although you know that art takes longer than video editing. Preaching to the choir. Are you sure Hero doesn't force you to draw?
No, he doesn't.
Maybe a little bit. You're not supposed to know. Flaming gorgeous on fire, breathing drag. Would you ride to victory, horde, or alliance? You choose. I don't know what that means. Is that a reference to something? Off topic. Am I the only one here who's a normie that isn't interested in anime or manga? Probably. What are you even doing here, you normie? Why don't you go outside and hang out with your friends or something? I was... Nope. Ooh, an egg. Here, do you watch all the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies? I've watched all of the Lord of the Rings movies in the first Hobbit movie, and I've read all the books, and I can tell you I'm not the hugest fan. I mainly just watched all of them out of a sense of obligation. It's like, yes, I'm part of the nerd culture and community. I probably have to watch these things. I was like, well, I didn't really like those very much. Maybe I'll read the books. Maybe the books will be better. Here's a spoiler for you guys. The books are worse. There is so much singing in the books. It's ridiculous. There's just like pages of them singing songs. I was like, well, I'm glad they cut all this from the movies because this is fucking boring as hell. Ugh, and it was just so much worse. Here, stop. Should also let you guys know I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan either. Like, I don't go into popular things to hate on them. I go in them with an open mind. It's like, well, everybody else likes them. There must be something good about it. Because I am a fan of, like, Harry Potter and Game of Thrones. Two other really popular nerd culture things. And the thing with Star Wars is, like, I don't really care for the movies, but I did really like one of the video games, Star Wars The Force Unleashed for the PSP. And because of that game, whenever I play, like, a new game, I always look for characters who can use lightning. Just because I really love the lightning mechanic in Force Unleashed. But too bad Force Unleashed is like a side story. It's not actually... If they made a movie of that, that'd be interesting. And I want to play that game again. I hear the second one kind of sucked. Have you ever played Force Unleashed?
No.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
I probably told you about it before.
Yeah, well, my friend's also a huge Star Wars nerd, so he's played most of the games.
I don't really care for Star Wars, but I like to give things a fair chance. And I really like Force Unleashed.
Have we met in real life? Nope.
Heck no. She lives in Canada. I live on the other side of the world. The glorious freedom country. And she lives like in Iceland.
Iceland isn't in Canada.
Iceland, as in ice on your land, not the actual country. Oh my god.
It was actually snowing this morning.
Ugh. Brag more, why don't you? Original Battlefront games. I had like a demo version for like the PS2 version of Battlefront 2. And I did really like that demo. I never actually played the full game though. Fuck America, land of scumbags. True enough. Freedom intensifies. The original Battlefront games. I've heard good things about him. I've only ever played a demo of the second one though, so I can't really. Hero equals Zachary boy? Hell yeah. Like when I first played Dota 2, my first character was Zeus because he was a lightning character. First time I played Heroes of the Storm, the character I first played was Falstad because he was the only one who could use lightning attacks. That's basically how it is for any game I play. If there's a character who can do lightning attacks, I go for them. And then I'll just branch off from there. It's a good starting point. Here, stop doing that. That's when I was talking badly about Lord of the Rings. There are some good things about Lord of the Rings. Like, I just say it was kind of boring. But if it was super boring, I wouldn't have sat through the entire movies. There was some good things about it. But I'll be honest, I kind of sat through it all and read it all out of a sense of obligation, not because I really wanted to. Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I own all of the extended editions.
Yeah, so do I. No, wait. I only own the extended edition of the third. I just own the regular DVDs of the other two.
Which episode of the Villain's Corner did you dislike the most? None of them. They were all fun.
I disliked all of them. You can get Battlefield 2. It's snowed on 23rd in fucking March. Lucky you. Also, Leoric is the only hero worth playing in HOTS. That's a funny joke. Longest dongus. Look at your picture. It's too small to actually see it. If you want a good picture, it has to be something that you can view from like far away, or when it's really small. Here in Croatia, we had snow for the first time in 7 years on March 1st. Croatia? I haven't heard of that before. Oh wait, I'm sorry I said that. I know. I do recognize you. I know you love to talk about your country. I wanted to read the Lord books, but I have ADHD and I can't focus on boring-ass writing style of Tolkien. Yep. Somehow carried through the Hobbit. Well, the thing is, Hobbit's a lot more interesting than Lord of the Rings. Because it's kind of written like a children's book. Well, it is a children's book. Like a more advanced one, though. Kind of like Harry Potter's type thing. Whereas Lord of the Rings is more written for teenagers. Although I think technically it's supposed to be a children's book, too. That's probably why it has so much goddamn singing in it. Have you ever read the Lord of the Rings books?
No, I haven't read them.
There is so much singing in it. It is so stupid. Actually, whatchamacallit, when Nixium was doing his Lord of the Rings challenge, he would always like sing and go on his pipe flute. And I just kept thinking like, man, there are so many people who are watching this who probably have no idea why he's doing that. Because they probably just watched the movies. And it's like, yeah, he's a huge fan, which means he also read the books, which means tons of singing. Lord of the Rings books are more about singing songs than it is about actually telling a story. Because almost everything is told through song. Do you watch any gaming YouTubers? Yeah, I watch a ton of them. Fucking American cunt and their nullified knowledge about Euro countries. Yeah, I don't tend to fill my head with knowledge I don't need to know about. Unless it's something stupid, like Lord of the Rings. Are you farming eggs for a mount? Nah, I'm just doing it. Oh, Captain Grimm, you don't need to put him in timeout. Praxis is he's a long time stream chatter. He just really likes talking about his country. He's also, I think he once said he has like Asperger's or autism, or one of those two things. So he just comes across as kind of intense, but he knows he's just trying to be friendly. Can't forget poems. Yeah, tons of poems too. What is both of your favorite animated movies? Oh, that's a good question. What's your favorite animated movie? Mine's 5 centimeters per second.
I'm gonna have to say Redline. That was
course.
really good.
Of course. Goddamn
it was
artist.
So good. You need
artist.
to watch it.
You artist. I should watch it though. It seems like one of those things I should watch out of obligation just because it's so well known in the anime community. Hero, have you read any books by Harry Turtledove? Nah, I've never heard of him. If you could be famous for making something, what would it be? Well, Rachel?
I don't know. Usually when I think of becoming famous, for me that's just seeing my name scroll past in a end credits for a video game, but that's because I went to school to become a video game artist.
Wow, you have big dreams. I went to school so I could brag about having a degree. That reminds me, I really need to go like to the college to get a degree. I have no plans of actually going back to school, but I've done so many classes that I should have enough credits for like some kind of degree. Like a general one or maybe an arts one. I need like a secretary. Because I just won't do these kinds of things. Like I need to also get a passport too, but I don't know how to get one. So I just don't do it. I need someone to do these kinds of things for me. I also need to do my taxes. I need to call up my sister today or this weekend. because the deadline's like in a week. Do you know Markiplier? Have you ever heard of Markiplier before?
Yeah, I don't watch him though.
Yeah, me neither. Have you ever heard of PewDiePie?
Yes.
I like
I used to
PewDiePie's
watch him. I
videos.
don't watch him as much anymore.
I didn't used to watch him because I don't like his videos, but I like what he does now. Blood elves are greater than night elves. You know it. You can do it, Rachel.
Aw, thank you, Grin.
Please stop with Balkan stuff. I came here to look at WoW videos, not Ponzi's. I don't know what that said. I just said that, XD. Sorry, it was a small, short archetype topic.
What's my favorite game from an artistic standpoint?
Ori in the Blind Forest.
My favorite video game series is Legacy of Kain. And particularly Soul Reaver 1. If you haven't seen that game before, it has a very interesting mechanic that completely warps the world. I love that game.
Another one you told me to watch a Let's Play on?
Yeah.
The one I said I was going to watch one on?
Yeah.
I think I tried, but the game was kind of boring, so I stopped. Boring to me, I should say, because if I say it's boring, and it's your favorite game, that doesn't sound nice.
It's written by the same person who wrote Uncharted.
I'm not really a huge fan of Uncharted either. But dang, that guy's successful then.
It's a girl.
That girl is successful then. The guy can just be like a gender-neutral pronoun. When you're talking about a bunch of guys and there's a couple of girls in there, people usually know what you're saying. But at the same time, in this instance in which you corrected me, that's an appropriate one. An appropriate correction. I just felt the need to defend myself for some reason. Good fucking choice. Play Soul Reaver on Dreamcast.
Heck
Do you know Kakio? Do you know Kakio?
Yep.
Have you talked to him before?
No.
Me neither. But he's super great points and the guy isn't stupid and I appreciate that. Please say my name correctly. I did say it correctly, Prixis. Guys, our program's confirmed. Be right back. Need to reset computer. Hero is cute. Oh, why thank you, Bam Bam, you gay boy. How could you say that, Hero? Been streaming. Oh shit, it's like an hour. Okay, so.
Do you want to do something else?
No, I'm gonna end stream pretty soon. But before I do that, how about we go through this list of questions? How does that sound? Can you gay? I have no R in my name. That's what I said, Prixis. Maybe you need to change your name to the way I pronounced it.
I think it's Pixis.
That's what I said, Prixis. Okay, so question number 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Nicolas Cage.
Either Robert Downey Jr. or Johnny Depp.
Those are pretty good ones. They seem like fun dinner guests. Mine'd be like Kate Upton. I'd be like, how are you so much successful than me when we're the same age? Do you know who Kate Upton is?
Yes.
She's the same age as me. So much more successful. Makes you think, wow, life is unfair. Oops.
The series is Legacy of Kain. There's the Blood Omen games and the Soul Reaver games, but they all are part of one series.
Legacy of Kain. Never heard of any of those. Bye. Good kick with the villain's corner. Life is depression. Let's see. Next question. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
Only if I need to order something.
Oh, that's funny. I don't make telephone calls. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Just playing games all day.
Heck yeah. Good answer. Let's see. When did you last sing to yourself / to someone else?
Never.
What? You don't sing?
No.
You probably went like Lord of the Rings books.
My family is very musically talented, but I got the very rare trait where I'm not musically talented and instead I'm artistically talented.
Oh, see, you do agree you have talent then.
Yes. I know it's there.
You're so annoying. Anyways, man, I wish I had artistic talent. Okay, next question. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Want my art to be better.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a question. How to avoid someone put something in your butt when you sleep? Super strength. Heck yeah, super strength / also all of the secondary required abilities to make it work like it does on TV. So like super durability as well, so you don't break your body. And like perfect kinesis control, so you can actually pick up things without them being destroyed under your hands. The stack modifiers. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
If I eventually get to work for Blizzard.
Oh, that would be a good one. I'd be too afraid of the answer if I were to ask it anything. It's like, so when am I going to die? Wait, I don't want to know that. Is there a way to... No way, I don't want to know that either. It's like, I fear the future. What about past events then? It's like, oh, I don't want to learn those things either, because what if I regret not doing them now? Ignorance is bliss. What? I have a question. Have you ever been sexually harassed, and what superpower would you want? Those are two very different questions.
Yeah.
Don't answer that.
Yes, but I'm not going to go into details.
Yeah, exactly. Don't answer
superpower. I've always just wanted to be able to create things from my mind, will them into reality.
Oh, right. Like a reality warping ability where you just think about it and it comes to fruition. That'd be neat. I'd want an ability like that too. I'd want the lottery numbers. See, now that's a good one. Oh no, my neck is twitching. I'm running out of time. We have to genetically engineer cat girls before we die. Obviously. Ooh, is it another one? Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if you want to tell this on stream, though. It says, take 4 minutes and tell the person you're talking to your life story in as much detail as possible. So basically, you'd condense your life story into 4 minutes. And that would force you to think about what are the most important events to help you, like, summarize it. And it really makes you think about what's important to you. Oh, I don't think that's a really good stream question.
Yeah, I'd have to think about that for a little bit.
Exactly. Let's see. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it? I've been meaning to go to Canada for a long time. And I haven't done it because I'm really bad at doing the necessary preparations.
Well, I want to work for video games, but I need people to actually look at my applications.
Oh, so bitter. You just have to try really hard and you'll be good. Because as long as you try hard, everything will come to fruition. Because it's not like other people also try hard. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Probably getting into my art school, because I had to work really hard on portfolio.
Sounds like a pain in the butt. I've been wanting to go to Canada. Here wants to meet IRL girls like the artists. Funny, because that's half true. I've actually been meaning to go to meet someone else for an incredibly long time. I'm just... Ugh. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Just need to get your passport done.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm also afraid to travel. That's probably it. I've never been on a plane before. What if it crashes?
It won't. Planes are very safe.
But what if it does? You can never be too certain. Get your life together here. Funny thing is, for the most part, I'm really good at just getting things done. Like, if there's something I want to do, I just do it right away. It's just this one little thing that I've been planning to do for years. It's not even a big deal, it's just I've been putting it off for so long that it's kind of turned into one. No, stop shooting, he is a friend. What tangled webs we weave. Here, whitest friendship bird, never do raids for EU alliance. EU? Plays on EU or alliance. What do you value most in a friendship? Huh, Rachel?
I'm thinking.
It's whatever I can get from them. Why be friends if there's no benefits?
Yeah, mostly just company.
Company is a benefit. Not everything needs to be nefarious. Does that mean you're not just friends with people for the good of being friends? You do it for selfish reasons?
No, I'm just friends with people because I want to be friends with them.
For selfish reasons?
No.
Wow. Nothing wrong with being a little bit selfish, you know. Just admit it. move on to the next question. Probably making you mad at me. What is your most treasured memory? You're gonna have to fly if you're going to BlizzCon. BlizzCon is the very next state over. I can drive over there.
I don't know, like I used to travel a lot, and a lot of my trips were a lot of fun.
Ugh. Let's see, if you dyed your hair, what color would you dye it?
You asking me that? Because I have dyed my hair. I've gotten both red and blonde.
Aren't you naturally blonde?
Yes. I just get more blonde to make it more blonde.
Oh. So, if you dyed your hair... Oh, okay, that answers the question. Oh, here's one. What is the most embarrassing moment of your life?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Correction, most embarrassing moment of your life that you're willing to share over a stream. So not actually the most embarrassing. I know mine would be. When I was in high school, we were throwing shot put. And while I was throwing it, I hit my foot on the little bar that's supposed to prevent you from going out of the ring. And I tripped over it and fell in front of everyone.
Ouch.
And then I got back up. And then I just threw again like nothing happened. But I was so embarrassed. And I was like, man, I don't remember the last time I've been embarrassed about something before. And I don't remember the last time I have been since then. Because I don't get embarrassed easily.
I get embarrassed pretty easily.
So you're probably thinking, like, which one was it that got me super embarrassed?
I just try to avoid embarrassing situations as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody does. But what is your, like, falling down in front of everyone moment?
Probably when I used to do figure skating.
You did figure skating?
Yeah.
Dang, that's hard. Have you seen Yuri on Ice?
No.
That show's so good. And it has gay characters in it.
Yeah, I had to. We did a show, and I was 6 or 7 at the time, and they made us dress up as giant Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That wasn't very fun.
I guess that counts, dressing up in an embarrassing costume. Oh, I got a lot of eggs just sitting here. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, and you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item, what would it be?
My computer.
Oh, which means you don't have any mementos that you have a high value of.
My computer is my life.
You can always just get a new computer, though.
I just spent so much money on it, though.
And there's so many things that you can't ever replace.
Like, I do have my limited edition figurine, which would probably be the second, but my computer is everything.
Yeah, mine probably my computer too. I don't got any mementos. I used to have a lot of those when I was in my teenage years, to the point where I was starting to get super attached over like anything that reminded me of events, because I was like really hard on the I need to seize the day and not waste any time. And then I was like, man, this is unhealthy. From now on, I'm throwing everything away. Otherwise, I'm going to become a hoarder. Too much attachment. So now I have nothing. And I make sure to throw away all of my movie stubs, because I used to save those too. Because I'd look at them and be like, I remember going to the movie this day, and I'd try to remember everything about it. And it's like I can't be drowning in nostalgia. I need to live in the present. Can't keep thinking about the past. Otherwise, you'll miss the present. Now I just fear the future. Does computer come with Ethernet cable? Heck no, you can always just buy another one of those. I think that's it. A lot of the other questions are really personal. I don't know why I have this saved. I guess the first couple of questions are really good, and then a lot of them are like questions about death. Like, if you knew you had 1 year left to die, what would you do? Or what does friendship mean to you? What roles do love and affection play in your life? It's like, ugh. Those aren't fun questions to ask. I need to update this list. Alright. I think that's it.
What's the next villain's corner? It's Kalethus.
Kalethus Sunstrider. What would you bring in a zombie apocalypse?
I have my bow and arrow in my closet. I'd probably just grab that.
I would make sure to bring my phone so I could play video games.
That'll eventually run out of batteries.
Shut up. Eat those member berries. I remember my last D&D campaign. I was a ranger. We ate so many good berries all the time to heal everything. Those were great. Okay, everybody, that's it for the stream. Is there anything you'd like to say to them, Rachel? Silence. Crickets. I guess not.
Wait, last question.
Wait, last question. Give us another bite-sized video. Do you even lift, bro? I used to. I'll have you know, my max bench press in high school was 300 pounds. I'd like to see any of you beat that in your lifetime. Here, please say my name correctly and do Hero's Corner and put my main in disc. I need attention. Your name is Praxis. Thanks, guys. It was fun. Bye-bye. Thanks, guys. It was fun. Bye-bye.
Favorite color is green.
Green? That's surprising. Why green?
Because I like green.
Fair enough.